Hello, Chiefs Kingdom. Trade rumors are heating up, and this time, it's about one of our own. Reports are swirling that the Carolina Panthers might be interested in trading for Chiefs cornerback Jalen Watson. After making several moves to rebuild their defense, Carolina is still desperate for secondary help, and Watson could be their next target. Now, let's be real. Watson has been a solid player for Kansas City. He's not an elite lockdown corner, but he's been a reliable piece in Steve Spagnuolo's defense. When he's on the field, he makes plays. But after missing a good chunk of last season with a leg injury, the Chiefs might be willing to move him, especially after signing Christian Fulton in free agency. From the Panthers' perspective, this trade makes a lot of sense. Their defense was historically bad last season, and even though they've added some pieces, their secondary is still a major weakness. Pairing Watson with J.C. Horn and Mike Jackson could give them a solid trio to build around. For the Chiefs, this decision comes down to depth and value. If Kansas City believes they have enough talent at cornerback without Watson, trading him for a mid-round draft pick could make sense. The Chiefs have a history of finding impact players in the later rounds, so flipping Watson for a pick might help them in the long run. But here's the question: should the Chiefs really let him go? Watson might not be a superstar, but he's been battle-tested in this system. He knows the defense, he's made clutch plays in big games, and he's still only 26. If injuries hit the secondary again, wouldn't it be better to have a proven guy like Watson on the roster instead of relying on an unproven rookie? Another factor to consider is the cost. Watson is still on a very affordable deal, which makes him valuable not just for the Chiefs but for any team looking for a reliable corner without breaking the bank. That's why Carolina is interested. They can get a starting caliber player without giving up too much in return. If Kansas City does decide to move him, the compensation has to be worth it. A late-round pick might not be enough to justify losing a player who can step in and contribute immediately. But if the Panthers are willing to offer something valuable, Veach might pull the trigger. At the end of the day, this is the type of move that could go either way. If the Chiefs keep Watson, they maintain depth at a crucial position. If they trade him, they gain draft capital to strengthen other areas of the roster. So, what do you think, Chiefs fans? Should Kansas City hold on to Watson for another year, or is it time to move on and cash in? Drop your thoughts in the comments.